question. What can I do to support you for once? Now, I'm going to interpret this question, which isn't directed at me, it was asked generally, but I'm going to interpret this question as saying, like, there's an herbalist whose work, I've found to be really, really helpful, and in some way I'd like to be able to support them. And first of all, that's so kind. Thank you for that. Here's some ideas. One would be take a class, purchase some of the stuff we make. This really helps, cover our bills and feed our families and pay our rent, and, maybe gives us some splurge money to spend on probably bottles and mason jars and solvents and oil and beeswax, all that kind of stuff. But that really helps. That's one amazing thing you can do to support us. Another thing that doesn't involve any currency is just sharing or speaking well of an herbalist, their work, their classes, their books, their offerings, their online courses, events they're going to be at, anything that they do. If you can share in person to people and online and groups and forums and social media, whatever you use, that really helps to spread the word about what we do, especially since a lot of us don't really love advertising, and nothing we could say about ourselves is as cool as someone saying hey, this person's work and or this person's bitters or this person's classes or this person's consultations are really, really awesome and you should check it out. We can't say anything about ourselves that is good as someone else saying something nice about us. Another thing is if you can and as you were able, let's say you ask an herbalist something, you email them, you talk to them after class, you send them a message on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and you feel that they really go the extra mile in responding to you and offering their time and energy and all that. Maybe think about offering some kind of donation or tip or who knows what, is just a gesture of thanks, I appreciate that. I don't think that most of us, we don't really want to have to, even though a lot of us do this for a living, I don't think most of us really enjoy monetizing information. I know, at least for my part, and so many people I know, if we didn't live in a capitalistic society and we could just share freely and turn people onto herbs and offer information and help people without there being a financial element to it, we would totally do that. But there is a financial element. And, especially if you really go the extra mile and you spend a lot of time, answering something for someone or figuring something out for someone or providing them with, a lot of resources, not just a link, here's an article, but a lot of resources. One of the things that we're not doing when we're doing that is something that generates income. And if so, every once in a while, again, as people are able to, they can offer some kind of tip or something like that. That's pretty awesome. I guess it doesn't even need to be, it doesn't even need to be money or cash. That doesn't hurt though. I know that one of the things that I've been gifted with, which has been really awesome, is soap from cool soap makers. They give me nice soap and that's really great. I think about it all the time, Okay. It makes me more happy and less smelly to get good soap. But there could be other things. Chocolate's nice. Those are just some ideas. Ultimately, I guess a good question is is there something that's doable for me that feels good that would support this person and what they do? Just think like that.